Oh, come on, man. Really? Jesus Christ, what a newbie mistake, man. No, yeah. What about now? Sorry. I was using another profile for streaming here and I've completely forgot to switch. Oh my, a newbie mistake. Okay, there we go then. So let's see, I think we have 2 units now, so there might be a good time to use our Frank. Or I can play Olympia and get the banner. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna play Olympia, play the Gift of Kai. Decent amount of damage. I'm gonna face kill this owl so I don't lose my wither effect here. Yeah, sorry about that, folks. That was bad. That's what you get when you stream midnight. You're not paying attention anymore. Anyways. That was embarrassing. So okay, now he's got the Reefers and the Turtor, which gave me a very good card. Spirit of Sleep, that will fatigue everybody when he dies. Do I just put a lot of pressure with this Great Gusto now? I kind of like the idea. Got so many creatures. Not sure. Yeah, well, why not? Let's continue my long honor tradition of screwing myself with my remulligans, both personal and with others. Let's face kill the Turtle. Let's neuter this guy. And let's kill the spirit, so I won't be able to attack anymore anyway, so no big loss. And he's got the Winged. He's gotten the Winged. Yeah, nothing more I can do now. So if anybody's watching and you're not in our private beta, so join us in Discord, ping Marcelo, and I'm Marcelo, and I'll get you inside the private beta. I'll give you an access code so you can play the game with us. Keep on testing SkyWeaver so we can find all bugs, polish the game to release an awesome card game for everyone in the near future. Nice. So yeah, lots of pressure on Yotsuba now. Got great creatures in my hand, so yeah, that forced his hand. He used his mass removal, which was a good choice, I think. School of Fish, 2/1 cost unit. Oh, good units. So Master Sensei, I love you so. Well, let's do this. Let's attack this guy. Play the Master Sensei. Cast Montage. Kill this guy. Gave the life back to Yotsuba, so it's okay. Better on him than another unit. And let's summon a guard here. Good. Should have summoned the guard before playing the montage, so I would give him an extra hit point. It's a classic mistake that I love doing. One day I'll learn. Nice. He's gotten the Martyr of Light with the Trinity Link, so he defragmented my poor guard. We still have our Master Crane here alive and kicking. So he dusted his guy for the Prismata. Yeah, so he can play at least one spell now because all of these spells will cost 1. So let's see what he can do here. Grand Entrance. So got the first heart. She's an amazing unit. It's really good. I'll have some options here. I really want to smack him with my Monster Sensei, but I don't want to leave this guy here. I know his hand now is full of spells, so he won't have a lot of use for the Forest Heart. So I can play those 2 are 10, those 2 are 9. So let's play Frank. Let's play an Icy Touch here. So we'll have 3, 4, 3. Yeah. Hit the guy in the face. Kill the heart. Yeah. 2 damage is okay. But very good trades for a powerful unit. Nice. Now the heat is really on because I've got 2 amazing creatures down. However, Yotsuba has a lot of cheap spells from his Prismata, so there are a lot of options. Everything's still out in the open here. Yeah, so he basically has reset everything with the Seal of Doom. Which was a good mass removal. Seek, so he probably has gotten something very powerful. Harvest, that was not summoned by the Prismata because it costs 7. Big Mana Vial and Mr. Whiskers. Yeah. Okay. Alrighty then. So let's play this. Wither the Cat, which is good. I can kill this cat right now. Yeah, I like it better. So yeah, let's hold those 2 units here. So I'm not sure how many removals you still have. But at least he won't be able to mulligan all those spells into other creatures with Mr. Whiskers, so this was worth it, in my opinion. Yep. Bad Dreams. Nasty little spell. Good, at least I didn't have anybody with banner. It's the banner killer, because the remover removes all banner effects. So he's gotten the Light Knight. Good. With the upgrades, which is good. So let's kill the shredder here. Wither this guy. Let's play the moth. And let's wall of dead. 5 zomboids. Need to put some pressure on him, and I've got a lot of meat in front of me now. Let's hope he doesn't have one of those deal 2 damage to everybody's spells. Hope not. Okay, well that's at least 5 damage to Yotsuba, right? Because of the passive effect of the zomboids. When they die, they deal 1 damage to the enemy hero, so... it's playing the waiting game now, which is interesting. That was actually an amazing card right now. Yeah, why not? Let's play this guy. Let's frostbite everybody, because those units die from his knees anyway. Then I'll be able to kill this dude. I'll open up space for a fresh zomboid on my own here, which is good. Then let's lay this mech down here a bit more. Yeah, so I'll even be able to remove this, remove this. Yeah, good. Nasty little death by fire ants board now. Tons of small little creatures, but all of them with a purpose, which is good. They're not just cannon fodder. Really love the coffin moth. Oh man, touch the sky, that was rough. So he cleared all my little creatures with the dust effect and set his HP to 10. Okay. Well then, it's the final stretch, right? So no need to hold off. We either win or lose this match now. Let's see. Let's see what's gonna happen. I would say both units have the same priority here. The Tridra is a rough call because of the snack summons. Yeah, that was smart. He'll be able to kill the Grime with the face. At least I'll get 2 hit points for that, if he does. Which is fine. Good. So if he doesn't have any guards or a way to kill the Stridra, I'll have him now. Twist and turn. Ooh, that was a good twist and turn. Good, 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 good. Yep, that was rough. So now I am the mercy of the deck here. Let's see what comes. Had very little card generation, and this is the biggest problem. This is why I'm not such a fan of... Oh! That hit might be perfect. Absolutely. Oh yeah, baby. I love this. So let's summon those creatures back to life. Great. With catch. That was unfortunate. And there we go. Lucky by lucky, he had a very lucky twist and turn. I had a very lucky heritage day. So that evens it out. 2 strength cards here, the beast and reinforce, which is good. But again, that's the main problem of strength and agility, right? You don't have card generation. Of course, you have some, but it's very, very limited. And I'm very used to heart and wisdom, so... Good. So now let's play with my previous favorite deck, which is Strength and wisdom. Playing versus Karn. Good stuff. Yeah, last patch, Banshee had a reduction in cost. It was 5, not 3. A reduction in attack, but it works for me. The card that I really like, and I like the place now as a earlier pick than a later one. So let's do my famous 3 creatures and 1 spell. Yeah, Twisted Metal, a relatively cheap cost. Yeah, let's go with it. Let's go with it. Still have this annoying summer flu. That is pretty crappy. I won't play her now because she's so fragile. A rough decision. I don't want to lose the mana. I'll just play those 2 next round. I think it's a better option. Then I would have 3, and then I have nothing that costs 3 besides the Banshee. So placing 2 cost units next round sounds like a good idea. Unless of course he surprises me with like 3 cost 1 creatures here. Yeah, I like it. I really like it. I thought that she was relatively expensive in 5, so she would be placed in the mid game before. And with 1 life, she's very fragile, so there are many ways to kill her with a simple zap or fan of knives and stuff like that, so she seldom stayed for more than a single turn. So now you can hold her to turn 7 to have the Banshee plus Funereal Moon, which is a good little combo. And I like it better, frankly, yeah. Okay, so now we can place... There's no rush, so let's just play 1 creature. Yeah, I like it better, frankly. Or we can hold it until turn 8, so I can give her Twisted Metal and armor. Then she becomes a nightmare, right? So unless you've got a hard removal, she's a tough cookie. Nice, so we have Olympia now on the board. I could play the Frost Adept and the Icy Touch. So I could trade here. I think it's a good choice. So yeah, I can kill with my face and preserve my mummy. I think it's a good idea. The mummy will give me 3 health back when it dies anyway, unless it's dusted, so it's fine. I'd rather keep a full HP guard in front of me at all times if possible. So now it's interesting. Now I can, next turn I'm able to play Twisted Metal at all times. So looks like he's got a Frost Adept of his own. So I have a Frozen Mummy now, and Ponderous, which with Study, well, in my opinion, one of the best spells of the game. I really don't want this guy messing around with this Study. With 6, I can't cast the 7 Banishing plus Funereal Moon combo yet. So I'm gonna wait till next turn. I'm gonna play Turtor to accelerate things up a bit. We get mana. Oh, I drew an Eldest, which is a great creature. Do I kill this guy? No, let's kill this. Remove the Wither from the board. I think it's a better idea. Yeah, I'm satisfied for this turn. Let's see. Hey, Crypto Autobot. Not yet. Right now we have cards that are off-chain. So all the cards in the private beta, they are just for gameplay, right? We don't have an economy in place right now. After we come into our open beta, then we'll have a tokenized economy in which players will be able to own and trade their cards. Not right now though. So we need still a couple of months to organize everything in relation to the economy, right? But that's the whole point here. First, we want to have a very solid and nice gameplay, and then we'll think about other issues such as the economy. The most important thing is to really deliver on the game right now, as I see it at least. Cool. So yeah, that was unfortunate that he was able to cast the study. Now it's on him, which is much harder to remove. That sucks. But I can... Let's try this. Let's play the Banshee and let's give it Twisted Metal. Now it's a much nastier creature to deal with. And I'm attacking once, so the ping from the Banshee will kill this guy. Good. Yeah. The problem of the new Banshee is that you gotta place it early because it only deals damage to the sleeping units, right? So it's a fair trade. Yeah, the economy will be really cool. I'm really excited about everything that we will be able to do in the near future in relation to our economy. It's exciting days. Alright. So next turn I'll be able to play the Stompus. Oh, the battery is so sexy. Oldest units. Oh yeah, I wanna kill this guy first, so my Stompus will be stronger. So let's play here 6, right? Oh, because of the damned Geode, it's a bit more expensive. Okay, so let's play this unit. This guy. Let's play Gift of Kai. Cool. So now we have a very sizable 4 attack. But I frankly want to kill this. I want to kill this guy here. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, didn't take any damage from my Banshee because of the armor effect, which is a hard counter to the Banshee, but hey. We had dual Turtor, so this is a very accelerated game, right? In theory, we would be in turn 6-6, and now we are already in turn 9-9. So we basically made the early game much smaller now. Fell stench, but all my units have armor, so he only stenched himself, which is pretty unfortunate. Killed my Olympia, which is cool. That's not the best time to play. I want to remove this first. Yeah. Let me just drag down this guy. Attack with my turtle here. Attack with me. Attack with the Banshee. And let's Funerium on this. So we won't have any problems in the future. And the battery, because I want to pump up my Stompas here. Yeah, that's a tough cookie, definitely. So yeah, I definitely want to kill this Tridra now, so the snacks will all be chomped by the Banshee. 1 point of damage. Yep. Can I do it? Don't have any easy way to do that now. A shame. Yeah, I could do this. I'm gonna remove the flames from the Banshee because she's my beloved one right now. And let's hit this. I'm so inclined to just hit it now because I'm not sure how it's gonna be the order. Will the flames hit first and then my Banshee ping? No, it's gonna be on my end turn. This is on turn start. So yeah, that's unfortunate. I'll take a ton of damage. But I want to make sure that the Banshee chomps those guys. There we go. Yeah, definitely. I thought it was on turn start for a moment, that's why I was thinking, but yeah, no, it's end turn and then start turn, so it's an easy sequence. And see, I think that I've gotten much more value from this Banshee than I've gotten from them ever. Being early game and with a nice buff. Yeah, see, now it became a priority, it became undeniable, and he's spending strong, important spells trying to hit it, so yeah, it's good. So we have the 3 songbirds here. Removed the flame from the Deadeye. Let's see what he'll do. Hit me. I would just kill the Banshee, frankly. Yeah. Because now I know exactly. I know that those birds are toast by the end of this turn, unless I suicide myself here. Okay, so I have 11 mana. A lot of options here. Could maybe just place the Zeldust here in front of me. I don't think I have lethal. Just remove the flames for good measure. Play the Stompas. Play the Potion Seller. Run Wither. So yeah, let's just neuter this guy. Kill him. This and this. Now birds are going to be toast. Good. Let's see. So yeah, unless he has like one of those amazing mass extinctions, Scorched Lands, Seal of Doom, this board is a tough cookie here. Not a lot of HP though. So he dead whaled my my Stompas, killed him, which is good. It's a smart choice, it's a chunky unit. But I know again that the snacks will die, so I don't have any stress with them. It's a lot of value keeping this alive, definitely. Long live Banshee. Call to action. I think I've got lethal now, right? I don't need to beat around the bush. Yep. There we go. Yep. And that's it. Yeah, that was the GG. That was a nice match. It's one of our new beta testers, so he played well. Just a couple of mistakes, I think. But I wouldn't even consider them mistakes, right? He's just learning how things work. So he played well. He is learning how to prioritize cards and stuff like that. So it was a good game. So strength and heart. Now, or maybe a mono prism. I want to try maybe pure heart. Mono prism. Let's see how well or how poorly I can do with it. Yeah, so Karn again, which is good. We have the dreaded Hoplite, which is a no-brainer, frankly. Zite is also a no-brainer, I think. My beloved Doomshroom. Do I pick it up? Yeah, I think it's better than Psyche. Psyche is a good late game card. Yeah, and treasure chest for some extra draw. Yeah, looks good. A decent hand here, especially without strength and agility. So that's good. Yep, interesting. So he just played Cosmicon in the beginning, which basically neuters both heroes without any banner. Nice. So yeah, let's play the Hoplite and the Elderwood. No reason what not playing here, because I want the other, the draw from the tree here. So, oh, he did drag down, but it's not such a smart idea because the Hoplite will return back to my hand and it will be healed or reset. I think so. Let's see what's gonna happen. Just like damage is reset when we replay it, I assume it's not wither though, it's set target unit to 0 attack. Let's see what's gonna happen. So we see that the guy's a new player because he's still testing armor. He was just pinging this guy here without realizing that the armor would negate the damage. Armor can be a little complicated for newbies in the beginning. It negates the first point of damage from any numerical source, including spells. So there we go. So yeah, the Hoplite, when it returns to the hand, becomes scot-free again. I'm inclined to just this guy. Yeah, I'm gonna play the treasure chest in the Hoplite. I think it's better. I've gotten one banner because of the treasure chest, but it will go away in the end of the turn. So as you can see, puff, back to 0. Cosmicon is a cool illustration. I really like it. Mind is probably, in my opinion, the most powerful element across all prisms. He's gotten some amazing creatures. Doesn't deal a lot of damage, but a ton of utility. So yeah, it's a great little prison. Okay, now he's starting to populate things up here. He cursed my frog, but my frog won't care about this curse. So he finally killed the Elderwood. See? The curse goes away. So you gotta kill the hoplite immediately. Which can be difficult in the beginning of the game, admittedly. We got some options here now. Yeah, I'm just gonna chip away his deck a little bit with the Sudden Gust. So he has less options right now. Yeah, why not? Let's chip away this guy. So it's an interesting match because of the Cosmicon. We barely had any changes in hit points here up to turn 4, which is kind of weird. SkyWeaver is usually much more aggressive, but this is a nice stalling technique. It's a nice way to counter an aggro deck, maybe. So he's blowing all his spells on my hop. He really hates the hoplite, but he's not realizing that it loses them all when it goes back to the hand. It's an interesting thing. So yeah, I don't want Psyche now. I'm gonna blow through all those cards first before I use this. So now I have 5. So if I play the Zeit plus the chains, I won't have any mana for the hoplite, which is okay. Well, I think it's a better deal to put the shroom here now. Nice. Let's protect the kitten with the shroom. So it's nice, right? All those curses, flames, and etc. that would be placed on the shroom went to the hoplite, so he already gave me a ton of value. So he twisted metalled his Leaf Ranger. Good. So nice effect. The 1 point of Wither from our good friend Shroom never fails us. Right. So that's a nice value for the Zeit chain toss here. I basically negated the twisted metal, and I really don't want to leave this guy with an extra mana every turn. No way, no how. So let's frog it up. Hoplite voted most hated card in SkyWeaver in our Discord chat, and you can see why, especially in the beginning when you don't know the game very well. It can be very hard to deal with it. Cool. So he's gotten the hollow husk, and when the hollow husk dies, you get a free twisted metal on his hero, which is a powerful effect. Storm Rider. Yeah, I'll leave this for late game when I can, if I have my board clear, so I can have this from 0 to 6 in an instant. Auntie, though, is a great little option here. And I'll have mana for my hoplite. So I have 2 cards. Give unit guard and 2+2 health. Yeah, I can do that with light for sure. So let's kill this Cosmic Con here. Should annoy me greatly. Yeah. The Cosmic Con is interesting because whenever he's played, he's a low priority target. But the effects are quite big if you think about it, by reducing both heroes attacked by 1. So yeah, it slows the game, so it's great for like control hands, which is good because heart, what I'm playing now is control. So he played the boogie, stole my cat, damn you. So he hates my auntie. He wants to kill auntie, poor thing. I've got some crappy cards, frankly, from the see-through. Not the greatest match. Okay, so let's play the Mighty Steed. Let's play the Hoplite. He doesn't have any guards, which plays into my advantage. Auntie will die anyway, so let's use her to kill this boogie and avoid the Wither. No, what do I do? Do I get 6 life back, or do I leave the stocks here with Wither? Not crazy about that. So let's just kill him with face damage. Yeah, it's better board control. Cool. So he got a chip unit, a bit more powerful. Oh, not my kitten, it's mine. So he sent my study back to my deck, which is not a big deal, frankly. Finally, he killed the Hoplite. Finally. Oh, I got the study back. Okay. So now what do I do? I can activate the treasure chest, get 2 more cards, but I have a lot of cards already. So let's play this guy and this guy. So I have 2, give unit guard and +2 health. Let's give, of course, the horse guard. Yeah. So let's get some life back. Zeit, I think, made his play here. So let's kill this kitten. And that's it. Good. It's a wicked little board now. And whenever the trinket here attacks, I'll get buffs to all those 3 units because they have guard. So I would just face kill this guy here instantly, no questions asked, frankly. Ooh, he's got a couple of good ones now. Yeah, that's the smart choice, absolutely. He doesn't have any cards left, so he's playing for keeps here. No, let's see, I have 6 cards, so let's see what I get that can help me deal with those 2 guys. Not a lot. Not a whole lot. That's not good. But I can't whisk them away because they're 5 units. Necrotic Pact is always such a gamble when we're talking about random because you don't know exactly what you have. Okay, so let's play the Light Knight and let's play. I'll have space. Those 2 units here. Let's just do this. Do this. Then let's get some value, buff up our guard creatures, which is a good idea, I think. It's a good trade-off. I have a lot of HP, so face palming a bit is not bad. However, now I've got a big creature in this pesky Frank here now. It's a ton of damage. Twisted Mettled with the Spite and Malice, which is smart. So jump at the Light Knight. Oh, yep, this one's gotten a name on it. Even though I might kill this guy first, yeah, and then get the buffs here. Yeah, I think it's a good idea. It's a nice little passive buff to Frank. Passive debuff, so yeah. Face kill this guy. Value here. Yeah. Well, I'm really inclined to just neuter Frank with a Wither. Oh, I could have just killed him. That's impolite. That was unnecessary. Because usually what I like to do when somebody else play Frank, if you can wither him into 0, he becomes a liability, right? Because he's chomping cards that could be raised or used for other things such as that whale and etc. And he's just a big chunk of meat that doesn't have any guard. Of course, you can eventually buff him or do something like that, but and this is something that I do many times, right? I keep focusing on the crazy buffs and etc. Especially when I can inflate my cards, I lose sight of the lethal, and I keep thinking about, oh, okay, what can I do here now to inflate my cards? I could have killed the guy last turn, and I should have done that. Yep. Nice match. It was rough for Karn in the beginning because he lost a lot of effects and cards on the hoplite, and that's a bit frustrating, I know. So I'll just ping him later in Discord, telling him to rewatch this stream if he's not watching and listen to some of the tips. But you see, even some people see the mono decks as in some sort of disadvantage. I don't think so. Heart by itself is potent. All of those are. I think the least potent, frankly, is agility. Agility loses steam way too fast. Agility really benefits from wisdom or heart. So let's play agility and wisdom. Agility and wisdom. Yeah, why not? Good. We are back at number 20. So let's see who plays against us. Thanks for watching the stream. And I'm Marcelo, Horizon's community manager, streaming here live from Spain. Beautiful and hot Spain. And if you're interested in joining the private beta, just join us here. You can check on the Discord, on the chat here, our Discord server. Just pop me a message or send a message in general saying that you're interested in joining the private beta, and we'll let you in. Of course, you can always sign up in our site, SkyWeaver.net, and we are sending weekly invite waves, so there's no rush. Also, everybody will get theirs eventually. So that's it. Let's see who else is playing on this nice Saturday. Queue times sometimes are a bit big, because a bit elongated. We don't have a lot of testers yet. We're just slowly adding people because we want to check for stability, user experience, balance, everything else. So we are taking the slow burn approach here. So sometimes we have down periods in which people are playing among themselves, and sometimes it might be hard to find a match for a few minutes. So right now we have two modes. We have random, which was what I'm playing. I love playing random games in TCGs. I think it's a nice equalizer because there's no constructing. It all depends on your wit and your luck. Sometimes you can outsmart people using wacky strategies in random, and I really like this kind of stuff. And we have constructed, which is the basic format in which you can build your own deck. You can have either one prism, like I was playing here, and then if you select one prism, you only have 20 cards in your deck, so it's pretty fast. You can, if you're smart or if you're wicked, you can have some nasty little combos there. And if you play with two prisms, like what I'm playing now here, I'm playing agility and wisdom, right? You can have 30 cards in your deck. So it's better for control, or if you have a more complicated combo that demands more cards in your deck. So you have both options here. But the single prisms are surprisingly strong, especially for aggression, right? If you're able to really build up an offense fast, strength is super strong as a monoprism, in my opinion. Ton of strong creatures, decent removals, and a lot of defensive effects on guard and armor. I think strength, is the prism that has the most strength armor cards yet. So yeah, it can be a pain in the ass to deal with if you don't have very strong removals. So let's wait a few more minutes. We have just a little over an hour of streaming, 1 hour and 15 minutes. And let's see what we can find here. I think we have a couple of people playing, but they are mid-game, so let's wait one of their games end or somebody to join up with the queue. Right now the SkyWeaver leaderboards, they are joined, so we don't have a separation between random and constructed queue, which is okay, right? We're just implementing new features. Eventually, of course, we'll separate. We'll have two different leaderboards, one for constructed and another one for random. And because of that, our leaderboard's a bit wonky right now, because we had a ton of people playing heavily constructed matches for the longest time here in our closed beta, and now they are on top of the ladder. But don't worry, by the end of the private beta, we have an account wipe, so all the progress will be removed, so we can start the open beta with the economy and many other features that we'll implement in the next few months. Everything will be a clean slate, so everybody will be in the same footing. Of course, knowledge is a big weapon and will play a big part in our future open beta, but nobody will have more cards or anything like that. A lot of people have questions in relation to, so it's one of those pay-to-win games in which you buy your way into a great deck and then you stomp everybody else. And that's not the case, right? That's not the philosophy that we're shooting for here. People will be able to buy cards. It's still not decided 100% how we're gonna do that, but we tend to shy away from random stuff like booster packs or random stuff. I think it's nice to buy everything that you want, right? And just that. So I want those 30 cards here to make my heart and strength deck, and you can do that straight away. And no shenanigans, no extra cards, no repeats, no nothing. And our economy will be heavily based on trading and on tournaments, so it's gonna be interesting to see. Of course, everything that I'm saying is subject to change, right? Because we're still mid-development, but I don't think we'll shy away from those general ideas. And let's wait a bit more. And now at least we have this nice finding opponent animation to show that we are not stuck. And if anybody has questions, I'm always available to help them, either here on our stream or on Discord. And we have a nice, very active community on Discord. People have been playing the game. Our first alpha players started playing the game at Christmas last year, so there you have it. Oh, we have Karn again, so he probably finished the match against somebody else. He's now back to playing against me. Wow, this is a great rush. Mulligan, right? A ton of cheap units. Yep. Good stuff. I really like Whipvine. It's a great deterrent in the beginning of the game. So yeah, Firemander is obvious because of the banner. Whipvine. Let's get a removal here. Or do I get... I'm gonna get Seek and Supersonic. I love Supersonic. It's great effect. Let's hope I have a decent 3-cost units here, because this is random, right? I might have been unlucky and I have 0 3-cost units, so it's perfectly possible. But you can play, like, if you have Bolt, for instance, in your deck, which is a creature that readies itself. Do we get to attack twice? Because Bolt attacks automatically when you summon it and there's no guard on the other side. If it does, this is wild. It's a good thing to test in a constructed deck. Getting just Bolt as a 3-cost unit and getting Supersonic and seeing what happens. It was an interesting thing. If that's so, that's freaking strong. Okay, so he passed his turn. Cosmic Con. Not the kind of card that I like to play, but yeah, let's play Commander. 2 damage and that's it. There it goes, it's the end of another day here in SkyWeaver. Now we have the Dusk, which I think it's a nice, beautiful effect. Our playing field is 3D, so we are rendering this, the sky and the playing field on 3D. Not the sky, but the clouds, so you can see the active light sources here. So I think Karn had not a lot of luck, because on turn 2 he couldn't play anything. He spent the mana vial and didn't do anything. Well, it's hard to say no to a Coffin Moth. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna spend the big mana vial. I'm gonna play the Coffin Moth. Then I'm gonna play Seek. Okay, Touch the Sky was my strongest card, so let me attack here. Play Cosmic Con, so I don't lose 1 attack point this round. Let's see. Let's see how many zomboids I'll be able to get from my coffin moth. I really like this illustration here. It's very, very nice. For all the people that live in the USA, in the West Coast, they have the Mothman, so might be our little homage to the legend of the Mothman and the coffin moth. Even with the red eyes, right? I think that was one of the features of the Mothman, two big red eyes. So there you go. Might not be a coincidence. So he hyper beamed my Firemander. I would particularly kill the coffin moth. It's a much stronger unit in my opinion. So let's, do we play the Whipvine here? Yeah, why not? Let's play the Whipvine. And let's get a freeze on Void here. I don't have banner anymore, so no point attacking with my hero. Thought Leader. Okay. So all his hand is cheaper now, which is good, probably because it looks like he's got an expensive hand and he drew a mind unit for free. Now let's see who we get from the Supersonic. The Ominous Hoe. Okay. Another zomboid here. So let's see. Now we are probably in range of some of the mass removals. So let's see. Yeah, that's a chunky Telenus. He got buffed because we have those amazing stealthed units, but we have a way to shrink it considerably, and because we'll get more zombies anyway, let's just sacrifice those zombies here and get newer ones, because why not, right? Oops. We have a Leonardo that can give people more attack. It's a wisdom card, yes. Oh. But I think you can do something sneaky here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I can. Does this work? Let's see. Yeah, it does. So what we can do, stealth and guard are self-defeating. So we can basically transform a banner, a guard unit into a stealth unit, and then we can attack. Nice. And because we've buffed it, yeah, let's give it a curse because I don't like it. There we go. I miscalculated it by 1. Yeah, that was very aggressive, right? Turn 5, turn 6 actually, and we will certainly have lethal next round unless something dramatic happens. So he played the Huntaro. Huntaro returns the card back to the hand. It's a great way to remove guards for glory effects. And he has given my Whipvine this stinky hand. Yeah, it will give me a bit of a smackdown in honor of my sneakiness. The curse killed the beast, and there we go. Nice. Another turn, another victory. We still have this popping up. Oh, we've gotten a sidekick. A nice little one. Excellent. So yeah, let me know what's the best time for streaming, right? I think in theory this time is great for streaming, but we still have a smaller community and a lot of our players are older people right now, so they have families like myself, so they can't spend a lot of time on their Saturdays watching. So maybe Friday, I think next week I'll try streaming on a Friday. Usually the Friday streamings, they were very popular so far, so that's what I'm gonna do. So for the last match of the day, let's play full control, wisdom and heart, which is terribly annoying. Especially if you fight against somebody using a lot of control. Also the matches tend to become very long, but very exciting because lots of twists and turns. With heart and wisdom you have lots of draw, you have ways to overextend the limit of your deck, sometimes to a great amount, with cards like Auntie, which negates fatigue in the late game, and Mystic, that draws a full hand of cards every turn. So yeah, it becomes very, very exciting. And the big removals like Touch the Sky, Seal of Doom, stuff like that. So a lot of twists and turns can occur when you're playing double control, heart and wisdom. Yeah, which is the polar opposite of strength and agility, right? Those are the aggro, the rush decks, and they like to end their games fast, otherwise they lose steam. But it's very difficult for heart and wisdom to survive the early game of strength and agility, unless you're lucky with your removals and you use them very judiciously. It can be hard to hold off the onslaught of strong creatures and high damage dealers that those can put on the table. So let's see here. Let's wait a couple more minutes for another opponent. We have onboarded a ton of people lately, so during the week our queue times are basically non-existent. We have people playing almost all around the clock. Most of our people are still in North America right now. We don't have a lot of people elsewhere, but we have a ton of people playing the game religiously every day, so this is pretty cool. And it's nice, right? Use your weekend to rest a little. Our beta testers are doing enough for us, so they deserve some time outside Sky and with their families and friends. Absolutely. So I would love to see those weekly streams in the future evolve into mini tournaments, into giveaways, into stuff like that as we open up and we become feature rich, which will take us a couple of months yet. So I really would love to have like a mini round robin of 4, 6, 8 people, depending on the time that we have, and then we do play against and point system. By the end of the stream, whoever gets the most points besides any Horizon staff earns a card, an Ethereum card or something like that. It's gonna be pretty exciting, I think. Nice. Ooh, Weather Whale, which is another one of our latest testers. So let's see. Another great mulligan. Really, really, really good. Usually when you play Wisdom and Heart, you have tons of spells, but here we have a healthy amount of creatures. I love Ivy because of the power she provides. Let's get Leaf Ranger. Ikaru, no. I'll get Fire Noble and Stream of Life. Or do I get King Leon? This is a toughie. Yeah, let's play. Let's see what happens here. Okay. Nice. That's an excellent first play. The D battery, right? You're guaranteed to buff an ally. It's a good way to start the match. I have 3 mana. I'm gonna play my Deadeye. I'm gonna play my Leaf Ranger. Yeah, so I ensure I can kill them next round. So let's see if I'll manage to get some value out of the Leaf Ranger. Whenever the Leaf Ranger attacks, you get 1 temporary mana that round, which is great in the beginning of the game, frankly. Not so much later on. So good. Okay, I can respect that. He attacked me both times and then he used roots on his guy. That's valid. Okay, so now it's time to use my Ensnare. Because of the -3 attack and the Wither, I can really filter this D battery here. So yeah, but that I won't take any damage because of the armor, so pretty good. And more importantly, I'm establishing some board dominance here. My units are still full health. I have a range of effects like Wither and Lifesteal, which is good. Nice, he countered my Ivy with a Dryad, so she's weakened and rooted now. She's smart. Doesn't have any mana, so he'll just face attack me. This is okay. I'm inclined to trade maybe my Ivy for the Dryad. So yeah, let me kill the D battery. So somebody might have been buffed here. So let's get 1 extra mana. Let's let's remove this guy. Kill this. I'll wait a bit more for the Fire Noble. Let's play Crystal, and no reason why not. Yeah, let's wait until Crystal dies until we play the Stream of Life. Yeah, I think it's a better choice. Because then I play Stream of Life, I get a water spell here, and then he insta-gives my Crystal, and the Mana Vial will overwrite the spell. And a spell is usually more valuable than a Mana Vial, so let's play Mana Vial first when she dies, and then the Stream of Life. It's a better choice. Okay, Stream of Life won't get me any creatures, just spells any use. Nice. 2 strong, cheap creatures. I have 5 now. I can just maybe attack this guy. I have 1 extra mana now, so I can play my Fire Noble. And I can Sick Burn this guy into Oblivion. So if I take damage, but I draw spells, and it's a good trade. Because when the mummies die, they give me 3 health, so I'm trading 2 for 6, which is pretty okay, and 2 creatures. Good, good, good. So now I might just do this. Let's kill and let's attack. Yeah, sounds good. Nice. So we have board dominance here. We have a card generator here in the Spire Fire, but no fire cards. Oh, he played the Garuda. And bye bye Mage. That was good. Oh, I would have gotten another extra free card here. Okay, so I have, let me think. I can play it. Yeah, I won't be able to get 10 mana right now, even using this one here. Okay, so let's just summon the mummies. Let's play the Mana Vial, play the Bonfire Sage, and get my spell. Let's see what I get. Hydrate. Nice. Okay, so let me get a little life back. Let me attack here. Attack here. Do I play Hydrate now? Not sure I want to give him more spells right now. Especially when I have the board control. I'll just hold off a bit. Let's see. Depending on what he plays, the next turn I can play the Hydrate. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of value from my Leaf Ranger. That was a really good first unit to have. Because it's relatively low priority, right? Because it doesn't deal a lot of damage, just 1. But the lifesteal plus the extra mana each and every turn is really good. Nice. Yeah, so now he's starting to pick the heavy hitters here. Playing strength and agility. Now he'll be able to drop some really big creatures. Yep, this is not good news for me. Right. Yeah, now I can definitely get the Undragon. Is it toughy? I think it's better to get the Ghost Rider now because those 2 units will die, so he will be inflated for a bit. Yeah, let's just attack her so we can get the ritual. If I kill her, I'll get 8 mana, which is not super necessary right now. Yeah, it's okay. So let me just face attack him, and that's enough. Yeah, this is the kind of round that you cry when you receive a mass removal. Alright. Good. Yeah, he killed the Ghost Rider, which was the most important creature in the combo that I was setting up here, so yeah, this was a good call. Okay. So now we have a definite switch in board dominance here, but I still have this extra pool of mana in my Bonfire Sage, and also in my Leaf Ranger that cannot be ignored. Interesting. Low. Oh, the Arcadian Mask. That's a toughie. Yeah, no reason why not. I should. Let's get all the mana I can get now this turn. So I have 12. Let's get Hydrate. Let me see what I grab here. Wow, we have so much potential here with the Study and the Ponderous. Ooh, this is big. Big, big, big. So yeah, let me play Miss Aya and the Gift of Aya right now. Yeah, that's a good value, and I've got a lot of damage potential right now. Good. I will take a nice whooping this round, but I have easy ways to override the flame from Antimago. Very easy with my Arcadian Mask and the Ponderous, so I'm not super worried about that. Hail of Arrows, a nasty card here. Nasty, nasty, wicked little card. Made all my cards a bit more expensive, which sucks. Yeah. If I were him, I would just trade those two. So he can get the snacks, but at the same time I understand he's a bit afraid of this of trading it. The allure of just smacking somebody in the face for 7 damage is big. Yeah, there you go. He did. He took the plunge. But because I have lifesteal, I will be able to recover 3 of those 7, which is not bad. Nice. So he had a guard. That's crucial. Okay. So do I just play Arcadian Mask and just mess everything up? Not without guards, he will leave very little. Let's see what I get with see-through first. Oh yes, baby, the Phoenix is just what the doctor has ordered here. Oh yeah, this is perfecto. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So let's trade here. Cool. And let's get tricky. Yeah, let's go for it here. Get more cards. And let's do nothing. Let's see. Was it so good? Because when this guy dies, he'll deal 2 damage to everybody. So we'll have almost a wipe unless he can dust. Oh, ooh, that's not good. Had the Unity Parade. So now all his units are a bit stronger. +3, +3. That is not good. I might lose the game right here, right now. Yep. Nice. Yep, My best plans were foiled. Definitely. It was a nice match. GG. Very big GG. Chihuahua whale. That was rough. I was roughed live. Gored and savaged. Alright, everybody. So I think that's it for today. Thanks a lot for joining the stream or watching this video later. And keep on following us on SkyWeaver.net. Join our Discord. And we have more next week, probably on Friday. Let's see what happens, okay? And I'll remember to turn on my sound next time. Thanks a lot, and have a good weekend. Bye-bye.